Para-snowboarding is a new sport. It's quite young. It's taking what regular competition is for snowboarding. What they'll see is high-paced racing over border-cross course.
Which means that all the runs are being timed. And we have 3 runs, and the combined time of the 2 best runs makes you the winner or not.
Yeah, border-cross is pretty physical sport. It consists of a whole bunch of different features down a race course. So you might have jumps and berms, Wu-tangs like we had today.
Wu-tangs are really hard because it's a timing thing. You need to ride up the Wu-tang and then jump over basically, but you don't want to land too far because then you'll land in a flat. So you need to be flexible with your legs, absorb the jump and stuff.
And basically you've got to negotiate your way through the course as fast as you can. And most people will explain it as it's like motocross on snow.
We're actually only dealing with lower limb and upper limb. And lower limb, we have quite a few riders and quite a few at a really high level and definitely an international level.
In Sochi, we will work with only a lower limb impairment group, men and women. If you start snowboarding, you don't snowboard with only your legs, you snowboard with your entire body. So like making a turn comes from within your shoulders and then your whole body turns and that makes you turn. So yes, of course I'm missing a leg, which makes it a little bit harder maybe, but it's not that different as it is from able body in my opinion. It's a different story if you're an AK, because an AK is an above the knee amputee, so he or her misses a knee, which makes it really hard to bend your knees, of course. And that's the disadvantage they have, because a below-the-knee amputee, a BK, can absorb the obstacles more easy than an AK.
You don't choose your classification, you're given it. It's done via a classification system based on your impairment, and you have to go through an evaluation of that impairment, and so that involves a technical reviewer and a physio or a doctor as well, and they classify you.
Well, at this moment, the difference between disabled and able-bodied snowboarding is that the features we are riding are a little bit smaller. And besides that, it's of course the able-bodied ride 4x4 racing against each other. At this point, we're only racing against time, but hopefully in future time we'll more or less do the same. The equipment we use for snowboarding is individually adjusted.
This is my prosthetic leg I use purely for snowboarding. It's got a custom-made foot. It's also fully adjustable, so I can adjust the air pressure in the foot to suit different styles of riding or different styles of courses. So the foot plate is carbon fibre and Kevlar, and the main structure ankle block is titanium, 3mm titanium, and there's obviously just a stock standard mountain bike shock.
I really like to be in control, so if I initiate a turn, I want my leg to do the same. So there's no technical stuff in there at all. It's really, really stiff. I can crack your skull with it, but it's yeah, I like it that way.
So here's just a rubber foot sleeve, which basically just goes over the foot, and it just makes it a lot easier to put my boot on, but better fit, so there's no movement inside the boots. Yes, just regular snowboard boots. Since the sport was included in the Paralympics, the training has intensified 400%. It's almost a full-time job now, snowboarding, travelling, off-snow training in the gym, all the other stuff that goes with it, physio and mental sort of psych stuff.
That's just the beginning for para-snowboarding and for growing the sport, and we need to make so much more steps still to make it a solid sport in the Paralympic Games. So there's still a lot of work to do, and I just love a challenge.